G'day, ZiggyD here, and welcome back for some more Borderlands pre-sequel action. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a guide to a ridiculous XP and badass rank farm. Well, you can actually get just about everything from this as well. You can get weapons, you're probably not really going to find any legendaries, but you will get some moonstone and cash and stuff like that as well. This thing is insane. It is insane, and it's probably the most exploitative thing I've covered so far. And honestly, I'm kind of scratching my head at this and thinking, how didn't the developers think that this would be farmed? It almost says it in the quest text when you pick up the quest. Anyhow, the way you're going to be doing this is going to Vorago Solitude, and you're going to head towards the southwest part of the map. And down there you will find a quest from Sterwin, which is actually a little bit of a reference to Steve Irwin, the Australian personality there. A little bit of an homage, and this mission is the Guardian Hunter. So you can take this mission around level 26, 27, and you can use it all the way from that point up until probably something like level 33, where the XP penalty starts to kick in a little bit too hard. You'll see in my footage that I'm getting almost no XP from that, and that's because I'm just too high a level for the mission, but you can imagine the immense amount of XP you will get if you are an appropriate level for this mission. It's usually something like 500 XP per kill. Now, Sterwin will tell you to equip a grenade, and he instructs you to use the grenade to capture the different forms of the Guardians that spawn. Now, what you're going to do is equip the grenade to start the quest, and then just don't use your grenades. Don't touch that grenade button, because then you'll actually end the quest. So what you want to do is go over to the Guardian spawner, and you want to position yourself, and just aim yourself for headshots right where the Guardians spawn. And you can basically just stand there, headshotting them as they spawn, and they'll spawn faster the faster you kill them. So I used a laser beam rifle, like a Ghostbuster style laser beam rifle, and just aim there with headshot using Nisha's ability, Showdown, and it just automatically headshot everything, and they just constantly spawn. Now, you should probably watch out if your computer is not very beefy, or if you're playing on one of the consoles. You might want to make sure you're not killing too fast, because of the particle effects when they spawn can actually stack up really quickly, in addition to all of the stacking bodies and loot, and you can probably, cause yourself to crash if you do this a little bit too fast. So maybe give yourself a slower weapon if you're on one of those systems, but if you've got a decent beastly PC, then you can just sit there and absolutely spam with the highest DPS weapon and just rack up those kills. You'll see the amount of loot and moonstone and cash and everything that drops is pretty solid, but the main thing is that super fast rate of XP. You get a couple kills every second or something ridiculous like that. And then on top of that, because you're able to just stand there and spam kills with different weapon types and get headshots and all of that jazz, you can actually just use this to farm badass ranks very quickly. So you need the 10,000 kills with a laser rifle. It's going to take forever to get that, progressing through the game. Normally, you can get that in a couple minutes here. It's ridiculous. Now, as another little tip, you may want to, every 5 or 10 minutes or so, actually save and quit the game and get in and do this quest again. The reason being is that as you kill these monsters, they constantly throw their bodies around the map, and eventually you'll get hundreds and hundreds of bodies, and that sort of thing is going to stack up. It's going to start slowing down the game, it's going to start lagging out, and it could eventually lead to your computer crashing or something like that. So it is a good idea to just refresh the game periodically to prevent that from happening. So I think this is obviously pretty broken. I think it would be a bit silly to call this a regular farming point. I mean, I covered another quest that you can kind of farm, and that was maybe a little bit minor exploitative, because there's, badasses constantly spawning, you can do it kind of endlessly, but it's not quite like this. This is something else entirely, and I do fully expect this to be fixed sometime soon. I just can't believe this made it into the game. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.